Istanbul, a city on two continents. A city of long history, beautiful Ottoman architecture, amazing food, and bustling with life. So today I'll be talking about the top things to do in Istanbul. Now before we get started, let's look at some important things you need to know. Number 1. Going from the airport to the city center. There are 3 ways to do this. Number 1. Taxi. This is probably the best and fastest way to get to the city. It takes about 45 minutes, but it is quite pricey and could be more if you book a more private taxi. Number 2. Bus. This is a cheaper way to get to the city, but can take about an hour and a half. Number 3. Metro. I would probably not advise picking this option because it can take about 2 hours and you would have to change trains a lot, so just avoid this one. Number 2. The Istanbul card. This transportation card allows you to have unlimited travel on buses, trams, metros, and even ferries in Istanbul. This card is super helpful and gets you to the main attractions efficiently. Which Istanbul attraction pass? The Istanbul E-Pass or Istanbul Tourist Pass? Choosing between these passes can be hard, but by the end of the video you will be able to choose the better one for you. Both passes have the same attractions, so it really comes down to the price. For the Istanbul Tourist Pass, a 3-day pass is 285 euros. For the Istanbul E-Pass, however, it's only 175 euros, so the E-Pass is clearly a better option. But sometimes both companies do discounts on their passes, so the prices could change throughout the year. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. The Blue Mosque. Built in 1609, this mosque is an Ottoman masterpiece. It contains 6 minarets and 9 domes, making it one of the biggest mosques in Turkey. Inside the mosque is beautifully designed and crafted with chandeliers, calligraphy, and designs. Number 2. The Hagia Sophia. Built in the 6th century, this mosque is a much older mosque than its neighbor. This mosque was first a church, then a mosque, then a museum, and then changed back to a mosque. The interior of the mosque contains calligraphy, mosaics, chandeliers, and beautiful architecture, which has survived throughout the centuries. You can't go to the first floor of the mosque, which is only for Turkish citizens, so you have to go to the second floor in order to see the inside, which is 25 euros. Number 3. Topkapi Palace. Topkapi Palace was a residence of the Royal Ottomans for 400 years and showcases their residence and courtyards. The palace also includes a museum regarding to Islamic history which dates back 2,500 years ago with multiple possessions and artifacts. From here you can also see the Bosphorus. The entrance fee is 45 euros. Number 4. Basilica Cistern. The Basilica Cistern is a Byzantine cistern, or a place of holding water in ancient times. It is one of the oldest and biggest in the world. Water drips from the ceiling, which makes it a really cool place to go to. The entrance fee is 25 euros. Number 5. Bosphorus Night Cruise. The Bosphorus Night Cruise is a great way to see attractions along the Bosphorus at night. They also have Turkish performers on the boat who perform Turkish dances, and they also serve dinner for you. Number 6. Dolmabahce Palace. Dolmabahce Palace was the palace of the Ottomans for the last few years of the empire. It contains about 250 rooms and also holds the largest crystal chandelier, which makes it an Ottoman masterpiece. It is filled with Ottoman history, architecture, and artifacts. The entrance fee is 35 euros. Number 7. Istiklal Street. Istiklal Street is a street bustling with life with many attractions, shops, and restaurants. The street includes Madame Tussauds and the famous bakery shop Hafiz Mustafa, which is known for their kunafa and baklava. There is also this nice little tram that runs through the street. I would recommend going to the street at night because it gives you the atmosphere of the city. Number 8. Ortaköy Mosque. Ortaköy Mosque is a beautiful small mosque along the Bosphorus, which makes it a very picturesque attraction. Although the mosque may be small, its interior is much brighter and vivid than other mosques in Istanbul. Number 9. Galata Tower. Galata Tower is an ancient Byzantine tower from the 580 that gives you fantastic views of Istanbul and the surrounding areas. However, with the 35 euro entrance fee, you can probably just skip it and look at it from the outside. Number 10. Grand Bazaar. The Grand Bazaar is a huge indoor marketplace which sells literally everything you ever wanted, like rugs, tea, desserts, antiques, clothing, souvenirs, and much more. The bazaar is one of the oldest shopping places in the world and is a must place to discover authentic Turkish things. Number 11. Spice Bazaar. The Spice Bazaar, also called the Egyptian Bazaar, is also an indoor marketplace, but it mainly sells spices and desserts like delights and baklava. It is also really colorful and fragrant, which makes it a bit different compared to the Grand Bazaar. Number 12. Kadıköy Market. This market on the Asian side of Istanbul is an outdoor market with many restaurants and shops. This place is really a hidden gem of Istanbul because it is always bustling with locals. Well, those are the top things to do in Istanbul. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and follow for more. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.